Assalamualaikum. वाला है मेरे इंस्टीट्यूट के कनेक्शन लेवल का स्टूडेंट था। तो पता है मैंने आपको बताया था कि मैं BCCL लेवल कंप्लीट हो गया, तो उसके बाद अब मैं आया हूँ टीचर ट्रेनिंग की तरफ। तो आज टीचर ट्रेनिंग तो उसका पहला दिन है, उसका हमारा टास्क है कॉल एंड गई है तो हाउ डिस्कस हाउ टू मास्टर टाइम मैनेजमेंट इन डेली लाइफ। मैं भी आप लोगों के साथ उसकी स्क्रीन भी शेयर करूँगा, तो थोड़ा अपने आप को स्क्रीन शेयर करता हूँ।
I'm great. Ready
देखिए
to
जैसे
dive
मैंने
into
आप
some
लोगों
more
के
word
साथ
mysteries today?
देखिए मैंने आप लोगों के साथ स्क्रीन शेयर कर दिया, तो नहीं उससे शेयर करते हैं। तो व्हाट्सएप माया, हाउ आर यू, कैन यू टेक इट आंसर?
No problem at all. I'm glad you're in such a good mood today. What's on your mind?
Now then today my topic is about how the master time management in daily life. So can tell me what is time management and why it is important in daily life?
Oh, the eternal struggle. Basically, time management is just the art of deciding what actually deserves your energy. Most people treat it like a math problem, trying to squeeze more minutes out of a day, but it's really more about priorities. It's the difference between feeling like you're drowning in a to-do list and actually having a plan that lets you breathe. Want to dive into some strategies for mastering it?
So my next question is, why do people often struggle to manage their time?
Honestly, most of us are just battling our own brains. I think the biggest thing is the planning fallacy. We're chronically optimistic about how much we can actually do in an hour. We forget that life happens, or that a simple task can turn into a 3 hour rabbit hole. Then there's decision fatigue. By the time we actually need to be productive, we've spent all our mental energy just deciding what to start with. I'm
So my next
curious, when you
question
feel
is,
like time is
why do people often struggle to manage their time, and how can we identify where we are wasting our time?
It's usually a mix of the planning fallacy and decision fatigue. Our brains are just chronically optimistic about how much we can actually squeeze into an hour. And by the time we finally start, we've spent all our mental energy just deciding what to do first. To figure out where the leaks are, I'm a big fan of a time audit. For a few days, you just track everything, even the small stuff, without judging yourself. It's wild how a 10-minute break often morphs into a 40-minute scroll session without you even noticing. What do you think is your biggest time sink?
So my next question is, what is the best way to plan a day, and how can we make a daily to-do list into productivity?
The most effective way is to treat your day like a budget, not a wish list. Instead of a mile long to do list, time blocking, where you assign specific windows for specific tasks. It forces you to be honest about how much time things actually take. For the how can we go part, were you thinking about the best way to actually get started and keep that momentum?
So my next question, why it is important to set priorities, and how can we dedicate which tasks are urgent and which are important.
Because if everything is a priority, then nothing actually is. That's where the Eisenhower matrix comes in. It's just a simple way to divide tasks into four buckets. Urgent and important stuff goes first, obviously, but the real magic is in the important but not urgent bucket, like planning or rest. That's where the long term growth actually happens. Do you want to walk through how to sort your own tasks using that?
So our next question is, how does waking up early affect the time management, and how can students manage study time and personal activities together?
I'm guessing you mean waking up early? It can
Yes.
definitely shift the momentum of your day, though the magic hour is kind of a myth. The real trick is doing your hardest, most brain draining task when your energy is at its peak, whether that's 6 a.m. or 11 p.m. For some, that early start is the only time the world is actually quiet enough to focus. For others, forcing it just leads.
So the my next question is,
Go for it.
how can we avoid distractions while working or trading from anything or work, and does what role does mobile phones usually play in wasting time?
Mobile phones are basically distraction machines disguised as tools. When you're working or trading, that instant access to everything is the ultimate trap. One quick check of a notification, and suddenly you're 10 minutes deep into something that has absolutely nothing to do with your goal. For that kind of focus, I'm a big fan of out of sight, out of mind, physically putting the phone in another room or using a focus mode that kills all non essential alerts. It sounds simple, but the mental effort it takes to actually resist the urge to check your screen is a huge drain on your productivity. I've got a few other tricks for building a fortress of focus if you're interested.
No, I'm not. So my next question is can how can we control social media usage, and why it is important to take short break during work or study?
For social media, it's all about friction. Make it harder to get to, like deleting the app and only using the browser version, or setting a hard timer that locks you out after 30 minutes. As for those breaks, they're basically like a reset button for your brain. If you just push through for 4 hours straight, your focus doesn't stay a straight line. It craters. A quick 5 minute walk or just staring out a window lets your mind untangle the information you've been processing. So when you sit back down, you're actually alert instead of just staring at a screen in a daze.
So my next question is,
I'm all ears.
how can setting deadlines help and complete task on time, and what we do when we have too many tasks to complete?
When you're facing a mountain of work, the rule of three is a lifesaver. It's basically just picking three non negotiable tasks for the day and treating everything else as a bonus. It keeps you from getting paralyzed by the sheer volume of things to do and actually gives you the win of finishing something. When the list feels endless, the best move is to ruthlessly cut until you find that core trio. What are the three biggest things on your plate right now? Open what again? Wait, I missed that. You said everything is on your
My
plate?
next
That
question
sounds like
is,
a lot. Shoot.
how
Wait,
can
I think I
good
missed a
time
word there.
management reduce daily stress?
It's honestly the best antidote to that feeling of barely keeping your head above water. When your day is a chaotic scramble, your brain stays in a state of low level panic, just waiting for the next thing to go wrong. But when you actually have a plan, you shift from being reactive to being in control. It's the difference between waking up and wondering, what the hell am I forgetting? And knowing exactly what your day looks like. That clarity alone kills a huge amount of the background noise in your head, making everything.
So someone who wants to master time management. Next question. Aya, so फ्रेंड, जैसे कि देखा आप लोगों ने कि हमारा इंटरव्यू यहीं पर खत्म हुआ। तो आप लोगों का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, आपने मुझे इतना प्यार दिया और आपने मुझे सपोर्ट करते रहे। इसी तरह आप लोग मुझे और सपोर्ट करें ताकि मैं और आगे जाऊँ और आपके साथ नए नए करूँ। आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, इजाज़त दें।